All right, man.
Sir, can I have your name, please?
Vehicle, okay?
I didn't do a crime, sir.
And the reason for the stop, okay?
Sir,
I didn't do a crime.
Sir, can I have your name and badge number, please?
Yes, it is. It's Deputy McElveen. Deputy McElveen. My badge number is 4300-1576, okay?
Okay.
And again, I'm going to need you to step out the vehicle for me.
I'm not getting out of the vehicle, sir.
Okay?
I didn't do a crime. I did nothing wrong. I heard no one.
Again, I've explained to you. You're operating a vehicle with a fake license.
I didn't hurt no one.
This is a private
This
vehicle.
is a private vehicle.
Yes, it is.
We are allowed to travel by the Supreme Court.
Okay?
Close that, sir. Close that door.
Can you start the vehicle for me?
No, close that door, please,
Start
sir.
the vehicle for me.
No.
Close,
I'm not getting out of the vehicle,
sir. Close the vehicle, please.
Go and start the
Please.
vehicle for me, please.
Sir, I did no crime.
I'm going to need you to step out the vehicle for me.
I did no crime.
You're refusing to identify yourself on a law.
That is not a crime.
I'm identifying myself.
Sir, I'm
I'll
asking
identify
you.
myself.
Sir, I've asked you nicely.
I'll identify myself.
Sir?
Give me my driver's license.
Hold, sir.
Can you please?
Give me my
step out-
driver's
Hold on a
license.
second, sir. His name is Steven. So therefore,
I
that
know
that is
Give me my driver's license, sir.
If you could, please.
Yes,
sir.
give me my driver's license.
you.
That's what I've been asking for this entire time.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask you now that he's self-identifying, if you could close the door, please.
All right. Do you have an ID on you, ma'am?
I do.
Okay, can I see it, please?
I'll give you my passport.
No, that's fine. You hand me that South Carolina driver's license too.
No, sir.
Oh, okay. Is that a thing?
Because I'm not driving.
Oh, okay.
So therefore, you don't need my ID.
Okay.
So therefore, I'm giving you my passport.
I'm
Yes, for ID.
Yeah, I'm still going to ask you to step out the vehicle, though.
I'm not getting out of the vehicle, sir.
Okay,
I
well, I'm
didn't
gonna
do a
ask
crime.
I've asked you nicely to step out the vehicle.
I don't have to get out of the vehicle, sir. I did no crime.
Okay, well, state
I did
law
nothing
says that I
wrong.
can ask you to get out the vehicle if I want to, okay? And I am asking you, based on your actions so far,
There you go.
I'm asking you to get out the vehicle.
So he's getting out, sir, just so that we're.
I'm getting out willingly, sir.
And sir, just to let you know, he's getting out of the vehicle.
Yes. Can you step out of the car too?
I will not. There's no reason why I need to.
Can you please step out of the vehicle?
No, I cannot.
Ma'am, can you please exit the vehicle for me?
Why? What did I do? Because
you're a passenger in the vehicle, and I'm asking you to step out the vehicle for me.
There,
I've explained that to you, okay? Just give me a second.
I will not step out of the vehicle.
Can you please exit the vehicle for me?
There's no reason that I need to.
Yes, there is, ma'am. I need you to step out the vehicle for me.
No, sir.
Ma'am, I've asked you nicely. This is a lawful order. Please exit the vehicle.
Well, we didn't do anything wrong, sir.
Can you please exit the vehicle
No.
for me? I've asked very nicely. Okay?
And I'm telling you that there was no reason for me to get out of the vehicle.
I'm asking you very nicely, ma'am.
I am not getting out of the vehicle.
I've asked you nicely. This is a lawful order.
I have not done a crime. I'm not driving. We are traveling.
Excuse me, sir. So what I'm going to tell you is, based on both of y'all's actions, I don't feel comfortable with anything in this vehicle right now. Hold on, sir. I would like to conduct this traffic stop outside of the vehicle based on your actions because I do not feel comfortable with the way you are acting.
And that's not my issue.
Or any type of thing like
There
that
are no weapons in this car.
Okay, I've asked nicely. I'm not searching it, sir, but I'm asking you to please exit the
I
vehicle.
will not exit my vehicle. I feel safe here.
Okay. Well, I'm asking you again. This is a lawful order to exit the vehicle. Okay.
I am not going to exit the vehicle. I feel safe here. I do not feel safe on the middle of the road.
Coming, but when they get here, we can address that, okay? But I'm going to ask you again.
I feel safe here. You have a weapon. I do not. Just give us a ticket and we'll be gone.
No. That's not how this is going to go, okay?
We didn't break any law.
Sir, this is my traffic stop, okay? Please.
We have done nothing
I've
wrong.
asked you very nicely to exit the vehicle.
I am not exiting the vehicle.
Can I get a cigarette?
No, sir. You cannot. I don't want you reaching back in this
Wait a
vehicle right
second.
now.
I have the right to get a cigarette.
I don't want you reaching back in this vehicle
I
right
have the right to get a cigarette, sir.
now. Sir,
I have a right to get a cigarette
I've
out
asked
of
you
my
to step
own
back.
car.
I've asked you to step out of my vehicle, okay?
Are you
I've asked you to step out of my vehicle. All right, I'm gonna ask you that you don't walk toward me anymore, ma'am. If you would please get out of the vehicle.
No, sir.
I've explained to you I do not feel comfortable with either one of y'all in this vehicle right now.
And I'm sorry that you feel that way, but however, there are no weapons in this vehicle,
Okay.
and therefore there is no reason why you should feel ill about us being here. There is no reason why I should get out.
Anything out of this vehicle right now? Okay.
No,
sir, you cannot.
There.
I'm asking her to get out of the vehicle. As soon as she gets out the vehicle. Yes, sir, you did.
What I do?
Operating a vehicle with a fake license plate. There's no license plate on this.
This is a private vehicle.
Again.
And therefore,
Again, ma'am.
this is a private vehicle, and we are traveling. We are traveling. We are not driving. We are traveling. We have the right to travel, and the Supreme Court of the United States has ruled that we are able to travel freely, unencumbered.
No, sir.
Yes, it does.
No, sir.
We have the right to travel.
No, sir. Okay. All right.
Look it up. Educate yourself. We are able to travel free and unencumbered in our own private vehicle.
Okay, that's great and all, okay?
And the United States Supreme Court has ruled on this multiple times.
Again, this is my traffic stop. Okay? I'm conducting this. All right? I need both of y'all to relax. I'm asking you, once again, is it a lawful order to exit the vehicle? Okay? I'm not trying to make this any harder than it needs to be, but I'm asking you to exit the vehicle now, okay?
I am not exiting the vehicle. I feel safe here.
Okay.
You
Can
have.
you watch her? No, watch her.
I'm not going to cause any issue, but I am not going to leave my vehicle. I feel safe here. Y'all have weapons. I do not. I am not leaving my vehicle.
Ma'am, all we need you to do is step outside, okay?
And why is that?
Again, ma'am.
Tell me why I need to leave the vehicle.
Lawful order to exit the vehicle, okay?
Tell me why
Watch her, okay?
I need to leave.
Watch her.
Could I have a supervisor, please?
Just hold on 1 second, man.
Could I have a supervisor?
I believe someone is coming.
I would like a supervisor.
Okay. I mean, no.
And your name and badge number, sir?
Chavis.
And your badge number?
75.
75? Thank you, sir.
All right, ma'am. Again, I'm going to ask you, this is a lawful order to exit the vehicle, please.
I am not exiting the vehicle. I feel safe here.
I'm glad you feel safe in your vehicle, ma'am, but again, this is a lawful order, and you are to exit your vehicle now.
Please tell me why I need to exit. I'm not the driver.
Ma'am,
I am not the
I've explained to you
we are
this is a
traveling.
You are traveling. This is a lawful order to exit the vehicle now, please.
Please tell me why.
Because I gave you a lawful order to. I've asked you multiple times very nicely to exit the vehicle, please, okay?
All right, make sure I'm in frame for this, okay? Good? You got
Yep, I got you.
waist ahead, right?
Yep, I got you.
All right.
And your name is?
Sergeant Tate with
And
the
your
Sheriff's Office.
and your badge number.
31.
Okay.
You are being ordered out of a vehicle pursuant to case law, Brennan v. California, which gives us the authority from the Supreme Court of the United States to order passengers out of the vehicle.
And the Supreme Court has also ruled that we are able to travel unencumbered.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. The Supreme Court has ruled on that numerous times, the last time being 2014.
Okay. Ma'am, I'm trying to do this as safely and inconveniently for you as possible. So you've received a lawful order to exit the vehicle from one of my deputies.
Okay, why do I, if I'm...
You need to remove your safety restraint and you need to exit the vehicle.
Why do I need to exit the vehicle?
Ma'am?
Why?
Because he gave you a lawful order pursuant to case law that gives us that authority for our safety and your safety to step out of the vehicle. I'm not
you
gonna
guys
get into semantics with you
you
about
guys
the argument on the legal grounds on your end as the sovereign part of it. Step out of the vehicle, or we will have to physically remove you from the vehicle, which is what we're trying to avoid having to do.
I do not give you permission to search me or my property.
Okay, please step out.
I do not give you permission to search my vehicle. I do not give you permission to do it.
Searching anything right now, ma'am.
Step out of the vehicle.
But again, I have asked you numerous times on body
But there's no reason
This
for
is
me
a
to do
lawful
so.
order to
Whether
exit
you-
the vehicle.
There's no reason for me to do so.
Whether you think there's a reason or not is irrelevant in this entire scenario, okay? Step out of the vehicle on your own accord, under your own power. That's what I'm asking you to do right now.
I'm grabbing my purse.
Now, if you would accompany me to the driver's side, I would like for you to be with your dog. Okay. So if you
My dogs.
Okay, multiple.
Yes.
If you, what's the easiest way to get out? Driver's side or passenger side?
For the dogs?
Yes. To get the dogs out of the vehicle.
Probably through the back.
Okay. Well, let's go to the back so you can retrieve your dog.
I'm gonna shut your door now.
I will close my door. I did not give you permission to touch my car.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Get a jacket.
Can I hand him his jacket?
Yeah.
My property, do not touch.
Did I get a cigarette out of my car?
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
1 second. Stay. 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 Come on. You're stepping on the... No. Stay.
Outside the car. It's right outside of Gatlinburg.
The key lesson is that accurate legal knowledge helps you maintain control. Do not rely on flawed right to travel arguments to confront lawful orders. Use facts to protect your rights and avoid unnecessary escalations on the road now. Next witness, how a citizen knowledgeable in case law forces. A seasoned lieutenant to apologize for the aggression of his subordinates.
What in the hell is going on? What? I'm on private property, boss. Have I broken a law?
Step out of the vehicle, please.
Have I broken a law?
No, but we're officer safety. We don't know what's in the vehicle.
All right.
I'd like you to step out and we can talk.
Well, this isn't a traffic stop, and I haven't broken a law.
You're on
lawful
private
order.
property. Step out of the
This
car.
is not a traffic stop,
Step out of the car.
and I have not broken a law. I'm under arrest? What am I under arrest for?
Conduct. Get out of the car.
Yeah, what disorderly
Get
conduct?
out of the car. We'll talk about it. But right now, you're resisting arrest.
Get out of the car, we're going to drag you out. We're going to break your window, drag you out. Show
For
us this.
what conduct did I do that was disorderly? You witnessed disorderly conduct?
ARS 13-1904.
You witnessed disorderly conduct? Wait, you witnessed disorderly conduct to arrest me?
Out of the car.
Is there a sergeant here?
My lieutenant's right here.
Okay, you witnessed disorderly conduct to arrest me, Lieutenant? Well, he's saying I'm under arrest. Well, am I under arrest or not? So I'm not under arrest and they just threatened arrest? Okay, I'll agree with you there. Clearly I'm being lawfully detained. Am I under arrest like this officer just said? You said I'm not. Well, freaking vent's so loud, I gotta... Okay.
Sir, please step out of the vehicle.
No.
Okay.
So I said I'll talk to you.
Okay. Do you have any weapons in your car?
I'm not gonna answer any questions.
Because this is a big difference between us taking you out or not. So you could roll down the window the whole way and let us see your hands. or
Okay,
we're gonna rip you
you
out.
guys have my... You can see my
Roll
hands.
down the window.
You can see my hands.
This isn't an agreement.
Bro,
We're getting to the point where this isn't an agreement.
I understand my rights. I know officer safety. Seeing both of my hands right now. If it's a lawful traffic stop, on private property. Yeah. So what am I being stopped for?
You want to talk about why we're here?
I want to know. He said I'm under arrest, and you said maybe. Now I'm not. I'm not stopped for a traffic stop. Clearly.
You're being legally detained.
Okay. To investigate something. To investigate something.
Yes.
Okay. What are you investigating?
Disorderly conduct.
Okay. Well, I wasn't disorderly. So, what do you want to know?
happened?
What?
I mean, I have on film me just talking to him very, you know, he was not, we weren't agreeing, but it wasn't yelling. There was no threats. There was no, there was no threat.
Hand on the window.
This one, the one holding the phone?
Another one. That one. Put it on your window. There you go. Perfect.
Okay, I'm Italian. I'm sorry. Yeah, look, it's literally involuntary. When I talk, it comes up. So I'm not trying to do anything. I always thought that was weird, but it is. Look, I'll roll it down a little more for you. Last night, an employee came in and harassed me about my service dog. That was the start of it all, okay? And he said I needed to have a vest on, which I don't. Their rules say you don't need a vest. This happened at another park, which is why I know. And he's pointed to some sign about fake service dogs and really escalated. I mean, first he came in the room and yelled, like, I was in there by myself. It was like 10 o'clock at night. He comes in the door and says, doesn't even know anyone was walking in. Hey, what's going on in here? Like, what the fuck, man? And I'm like, what? And so he's like, you can't have dogs in here, and you can't have your bike up here. And I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Because my bike, I rolled it up to set up because I was just using the internet. And anyway, man, I told him, dude, you're out of line. You need to go. And by the time I pulled my phone out when I started filming, then he totally changed his demeanor. It was like, oh, well, I'm just gonna leave, right? So then this morning I start texting to try to get the manager's name because I wrote up what happened and I was going to send it to the manager. So security texted me back saying like they got my site number yesterday. So I'm like, okay. So I text him back, hey, can I get the manager's name? And I got all this in here. He printed it out. Actually, that's what's in his hand. I said, hey, can I get the manager's name and email address? Won't give it to me. He's gonna talk to you at 10:30, whatever. I said, okay, can I please get the manager's name and email address? But no response. Hey man, I got something in writing I want to send him. Can I please get the manager's name and email address? Won't give it to me. Okay, who's the security guard right now refusing to give me the manager's name and email address? Won't give it to me. And then so you can go read the text. This is what they're trying. This is why they called you. Because I asked him what. Because I heard them say the sheriff's here. I'm like, why did you guys call the sheriff? And when I was going out to breakfast, I just stopped to ask. I wanted to get the security guard's name because I'm going to file all this with their corporate. And so when I was stopping there, I hear him on the phone saying sheriff's going, and then he goes, oh, I think he's at the door right now. And so he opens it up with this, shit-eating grin and starts like being real evasive at the door. Like, oh, I told the manager this. I'm like, oh, so you're the security guard? Okay, well, let me get your name. Was not rude, nothing. It's all, I filmed it too. I'm filming every interaction with staff from here on out. Super calm, quiet, just, oh, okay. He wouldn't give me his name, but it was on his jacket. So I'm like, finally, okay, here's your name. What's the manager's name? So then he finally gives it to me. So I did engage him a little bit like, dude, why was that so hard? Why'd I have to ask 4 times for a manager's name? Like, that's how you treat guests here? And so then he goes, well, the sheriff's going down to talk to you right now. I was like, well, where's the manager? Because that's who I want to talk to. I have no reason to talk to the sheriff. He said manager in the office. That's when I came up here. I talked to him. He clearly is taking his lying. His staff says this dog, dude, it's a 6-year-old service dog. This dog charged him, he says, when he walked in the room. Complete lie. 0 aggression. Never had any incidents with my dog, period. So I filmed it. I was walking out, and they freaking acted like I just robbed a bank, and we're going on the radio. He's getting his drugs. I'm like, what the fuck? And bro, I'm here. I'm a guest. I pay. I have leaser's rights. I paid $6,500 to be a member in this. I have no disorderly conduct. I haven't done anything other than express how they should be treating guests. And yeah, I have PTSD. Maybe I get a little loud, but there's no threats. There's no nothing. They are the ones that are inflicting emotional distress. They're the ones that are escalating things and real, man, just subversively escalating it where they can still be like, well, we didn't call you a fucking asshole, but we acted like you were one and just were so evasive, we're going to frustrate the situation so that you become one. So that's where it's at, man.
All right, sir. All right, sir. So the manager wants you to trespass from the property.
I have leaser's rights. You guys don't have the authority to get me off of here unless I've committed a crime.
So, like you said, it's private property. No, you don't.
I have leaser's rights. I'm part of the private property, boss. I got a lease for a $6,500 contract.
Okay, let me talk to dispatcher for a second. We can work this out.
Yeah, how about these guys and how about me and you talk and these guys just cover?
Do you have your ID by chance, sir?
If I haven't broken a law, I'm not giving you my ID.
No, you're being lawful. You're paying for freezing.
Hey, stop talking to me. Your lieutenant's talking to me. You shit-eating grin.
I'm talking to you.
Yeah, look at you. You just want to shoot somebody or beat their ass. This is the kind of cop that we all know is out looking for trouble. We all saw that grin. We know he wants to bust this window and drag me out. This one here too. This one de-escalating, super good. You can tell why he's the lieutenant. Can these guys, look at that face. Just run his plate. Oh, let's just get it. We can get it either way because it's crack. We need his ID. It's crack cocaine, man. We got to get that ID. Here's, look at, we'll see what this one is. No bald head, so a little bit of a...
All right, sir, so...
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to your lieutenant. Cover, contact. Contact, cover. Okay?
Do this, so.
Well, you're the only one that's not aggravating me and seems to be level-headed enough. These guys clearly want to escalate, pull me out of the truck and beat my ass, take me to jail. These guys over here just don't want to be wrong and get corporate involved because they already screwed up. I am by myself. I've been a member of this for over 2 years. I haven't broken any laws.
Don't go anywhere. Just wait.
Can I get your name and badge number, boss?
11041.
What's your name? What's your name?
Contreras.
What is it?
Deputy Contreras.
That's him?
Yep.
Thank you, Hughes. Appreciate you being professional. You and the lieutenant, super professional. Those two are going to get you guys in trouble.
Okay.
Everyone can see it on film, man. This will go up. Just, yeah. I know you just walked up. You're 100% cool. These guys already threatened to arrest me unlawfully twice. Break my window. You know, the whole cop. Just what every cop does to scare you and tell you, and it's like, it's just ridiculous. It just jacks the situation up for no reason.
Staying over here at the campgrounds?
Yeah, man. I live here. Well, I live in Thousand Trails. I'm a full-time member.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know how this program works. It's kind of like a timeshare with RVs. You travel around full-time and go park to park. There's like, I don't know how many. They're all over the U.S. Man, I'm lucky you guys got this lieutenant. I could tell you. I mean, I've just been through too much to know it's a luck of the draw, and I can tell from this lieutenant he's very seasoned and just trying to, you know. I'm just a good judge of people, man, and can pretty quickly assess when someone's looking to solve problems or make them. Those two that he's talking to are trying to make them. He's trying to solve them. You seem like you're just trying to learn. I don't know how accurate I am. But
So it's hard to get like that. Well, okay, so let me ask you this. Because you're fucking this guy up. I don't know. So that's what I mean. So you got this civil process. So why are you doing yourself in the line?
yeah, these guys over here, I sent texts and basically I'm talking about getting corporate involved or filing a lawsuit, but I used the word escalate. They're trying to make that seem like I'm going to grab an AR and come shoot everybody. Literally. I mean, that's why they called the sheriff. I asked him in the text, what is threatening? How the hell did you just call the sheriff? The only thing he did was point to the word that I said escalate. This is going to escalate. Well, dude, you're not giving me the manager's name. You're not taking care of my concerns. I told you I got PTSD, and you guys are causing intentional emotional distress by harassing me. How do you think this isn't going to escalate? Like, doesn't freaking mean I'm going to come in and kill everybody. It means, dude, I'm not going to let this go. You guys aren't just going to get to do this and, like, keep your job or not get, you know, punished. It's ridiculous.
Sometimes people interpret things a little differently.
Oh, I get it, but, like...
When we get it to our side, it's a lot different than...
Yeah, I get it. I mean... To be honest, I understand that, but the way you approached, the way Lieutenant approached, how is that? You can still shoot someone if you need to, but you don't need to come up like you're going to fucking shoot him right off the gate like those two did. They literally said they're going to bust my window, pull me out of my truck, but I haven't even done anything. What was your name and badge number real quick? I didn't get yours.
My first name is Patrick, last name is Bame, 10337.
All right, thank you.
So do you camp here, or
I full time. I'm part of this.
Okay,
I
so
was
you're
just telling
full-time.
him this is like a timeshare for RVs.
Okay.
You buy a membership in. You can ranges from like 6,000 to 16,000, and then you pay yearly dues, and then you travel full time through the system throughout the U.S.
So it's kind of like a landlord-tenant
Yes.
thing. Okay.
I would say that would be the closest thing.
Okay. Because my understanding was you were just a camper.
No.
Staying for.
I have a contract for a lifetime membership in
How
this
long
park.
have you been?
Over 2
staying
years.
there?
Oh, this park? Just
Yeah.
last night I got here.
Oh, just last night.
But I've been in the system for over 2 years.
What system?
They're 1,000 trails.
Okay. So
Right.
Okay.
Like I mean, it's, I don't want to give you like the whole pitch, but it's like 3 different park things. 1,000 Trails covers them. There's RPI, Encore. I mean, it's basically, to sum it up, it's like a long-term lease agreement where you get to move your RV onto their properties around the U.S.
Okay. So so it's one big.
1,000 Trails is
corporation.
the one that I'm a part of. They have, so that's for all intents and purposes, that's who I signed a contract with.
Okay.
Yes, 1,000
And
Trails.
You
And
live here. You're gonna live here permanent.
No, I travel in their system full time.
Okay.
So you go 3 weeks and you travel park to park. That's how it works. That's why it's like a timeshare, because you're not. You can come back. Like I can go somewhere else and then just come right back here, but you just stay, and then you do 1,000 Trail. You're just in their system the whole time though.
That's interesting.
It is. I mean, for
So-
RVers, it's pretty awesome, but.
So did everybody kind of explain why we were here in the first place?
Well, I had to figure it out. No, this I when I came out of basically because I said the word escalate in a text is what it's coming down to. Because I asked him what was threatening. When I have it all on film too. I videotaped my whole interaction with him in the office, so he can't say, like his employee did, he can't lie and say my dog or me charged him.
Would you mind me explaining why we're here? The call we got.
Oh yeah, no, great.
So, and just try to put yourself in our shoes.
I will.
Coming into this.
I will
line.
try.
Okay. So we're getting told that there's a threatening call. Okay. That there's a male subject, yourself, described in your truck.
Okay.
That had threatened a security guard last night and was getting into his face last night.
Did you ask what he did to threaten him?
Nope, just hold on.
Okay,
This is
sorry,
the
you're right.
call-
I'm
this is
sorry.
the
Let me
call we're
shut up. Yeah.
So, us as deputies are responding because now we're being told that there's another male subject, such as yourself, back at the gate, being disorderly, everything like that. Okay.
It's on film, just so you know. But yeah,
I'm sure it
I
is.
know.
But again,
Yep, I hear you, bro. I hear you. You were pulling away as I pulled up, but yeah.
Okay. So, we don't know exactly what's going on. Okay. All we know is that there was a disorderly individual going around,
Reported, yeah.
being disorderly, yelling, threatening people. Okay. So disorderly conduct is basically making unreasonable noise, using language that provokes another,
Threats, yeah.
or serious disruptive behavior. Okay.
Sure.
So obviously threatening, everybody understands what threatening is. Basically, I threaten to hurt you or whatever, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess I have a big question though, because that happened last. Oh, go ahead.
Give me one
Okay,
second,
yeah.
and I'd be happy to answer that for you. Okay. So us coming in as blind, we don't know exactly what is going on, right? So we are told that there's you now at the office, unknown what's going on over there. Okay, so we come in, we see you pulling out.
So they definitely jacked you up.
Okay, so
yeah.
at that point,
I'm seeing now how this happened.
if somebody's driving away from, say, a domestic violence situation,
Okay.
we can stop that vehicle.
Yeah.
We have reasonable suspicion to detain that
So
vehicle.
that's how you guys are coming to this. Like
And
you don't know if there's a dead body in there.
We have no idea. Okay? We don't.
Because of how they're telling you. Because this is what I'm saying. This morning to even call you, why was you called? Because I didn't have any interaction with
Have you
any
ever played
staff
the telephone
member.
game before?
Well, yeah, but that's not my problem.
I
That's
know.
them jacking stuff
I
up.
know, I get that. But you played that game before?
Yeah.
Where one person
Yeah.
says one thing and it goes down the line?
Yeah.
So now these people tell our dispatch what's going on. Our dispatchers are trying to type it in and tell us at the same time what's going on, so things might get lost in translation.
Okay.
So we have to react with what's coming in through the radio and on the screen of a disorderly male subject that has been threatening in the past. We see you leaving. We stopped you. Okay? This is technically it is a traffic stop.
Well,
Because
is it?
again, we need to detain The suspect,
to stopping a vehicle, but it's not a lawful traffic stop.
It is, because we are detaining
You're detaining an individual. You're not creating a traffic stop where I broke a law, right? You don't know if a law is broken. You're investigating.
We have reasonable suspicion.
Reasonable suspicion.
That a law was broke. That's why you're detained.
Yeah, I got that.
So when a law enforcement officer...
But coming out telling me I'm under arrest when you see no weapons, don't see me being disorderly, and tell me you're going to bust my window and jacking it up, that's pretty freaking out of line, dude.
Let me explain that, okay? So when we ask you, please step out of the car...
And I don't have to. If I haven't broken a law or I'm not on a traffic stop, that's Mimms, right?
Pennsylvania versus Mimms is a driver has to step out of a vehicle
on a lawful traffic stop.
Which this is a lawful.
This is not a lawful traffic stop. We can disagree on that. Go ahead.
Let's agree to disagree. Okay.
Fair enough.
So,
if you could tell me the traffic violation that I had to encounter,
it doesn't have to be a traffic violation.
It does. Okay. I believe it does. Or you have to witness me breaking the law. Okay. Right.
It's reasonable suspicion to detain.
I know. Okay, I agree. I'm sorry. So, I'm still jacked up and I'm still defensive. I'm really not trying to make it worse.
I'm just trying to talk with you, and
I know you are, and I appreciate it. I'm not trying to argue. I'm just trying to get my side in a little bit, so because it's on film and you know where this is going. Yeah.
Okay, so when we ask people to step out of a vehicle and they refuse, that's refusing a lawful order.
Mm-hmm. If it's a lawful order to be given, but let's leave that alone because we're done with that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you refused. That's why we told you were under arrest.
Yeah, but it wasn't a real arrest, and we're done with that, right?
So understand that's why we're here. That's why we're detaining.
Okay, that's why you called.
That's why we're talking with you.
Yes.
Okay.
I think
So talking with them.
Yeah.
I don't believe there's probable cause to arrest you for disorderly conduct.
I would agree with that.
Okay, 100%. I agree. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
Or trespass.
They say they want you trespassed. However,
they don't have the right.
That's why I'm talking to you, trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're going to need to get corporate and the property owner involved.
It sounds like you have bought basically a piece of property and you're living on it temporarily. Okay. To us, that sounds more like a landlord-tenant thing.
That's the closest
I don't know, and I'm going to be honest. I don't know.
I agree. It's a weird one for me too. I don't know how to explain
it. It's a big civil.
But I know I have rights. I have a contract. I've made my payments. I'm up to date. I know all that on that side for them to be able to say anything on that. So I have a contract in my thing, and you know.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call our county attorney and explain all this to them, and because I want their help in determining what's going to be the best solution for everybody.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
I mean, I don't know what they would have in it, but I wouldn't mind hearing what they had to say in a way. I know it's really only looking to jack me up, but I'm pretty confident in my standing, so I'm not really worried about it.
We're not looking to arrest you at all.
Not even arrest, just trespass. Just if they had, you know, like to do that means you're looking to further it to see if you could come back and trespass me because the attorney says you could. That's where I'm saying you're going with it.
We still have to figure it out.
And so I understand as a cop, you're really not looking for my best interest by doing it, but I'm also pretty good at standing on my own 2 feet and say, hey, whatever. If I thought I was wrong, I'd leave. Okay. I mean, I'm a man, dude. I'm 50 years old. I got wheels on my house.
I didn't
the reason,
Corey.
The reason I'm staying is because I have a right to stay and I haven't done anything wrong.
Okay. And we're going to figure that out, Corey. All right.
Corey, I apologize. I made a mistake in saying that.
I really appreciate that.
Disorderly conduct, but there is a crime being investigated regardless.
I totally get it.
The new information is not disorderly conduct. It could be trespassing, like you said.
Well, yeah. I appreciate you apologizing for the way you came up. It was pretty freaking aggressive, and yeah, it would have went sideways real quick. I would have lost, but it would have just been bad, dude. I'm not that kind of guy. It doesn't work for guys like me, man. Like, I understand. I know what you guys are taught. I just wish you guys would look at videos online and realize the way things are going from the way you're taught. It's bad news, man. Like, there's too much evidence out there now to show what good policing is and bad policing. And like I said, you could always shoot me. Like, dude, you don't need to tell me you're going to bust my window out and do all that. You can always do that later. I didn't present a gun, a weapon. I'm not trying to be threatened with you guys. I know you guys, I didn't realize how bad they made it look, but I knew you guys were coming in on a little bit of bad information after he told me escalating there made him feel threatened. When I'm talking about, like, filing a lawsuit or contacting corporate. But that's big of you. I don't want to give you a freaking earful. I appreciate that.
Hopefully you can fit around there. There. You only move Bane's car. I don't know. I haven't done vehicle damage on it in a while, so it's probably okay. Where are you retired from?
Since it's probably going to go online, I'm not going to divulge any personal information, but yeah, I'm not really retired necessarily. I'm going to have to work eventually again, but I'm on a long sabbatical. You guys got your gloves on and everything. You're ready.
Well, like we was explaining, when we get calls like this, it's something you roll in hot.
I mean, I kind of get it. I just...
By the time we get it
I
from
don't know,
dispatch,
man.
it sounded like you were yelling right now in front of the office, and that's why we came in so hot.
Okay. I wasn't. I mean, I wasn't at all. I actually wanted to leave in there. The guy kept trying to get me to look at the email on my phone. I'm like, no, dude, I'm not going to turn my freaking video off until I'm out of this office and away from you guys, because I don't trust any of you. And now I know why. I mean, it was good of me to do, because I see what they did.
That's also why we stop people and we speak to them before we do anything.
I mean, I get it, dude. I know I'm not a small guy. I know. I'm like, I don't even try, and people tell me I'm intimidating. Like, it's actually kind of frustrating, because I really just like being left alone. And I got PTSD, so if I get upset, you just kind of, your shoulders go back, and it's like, but dude, I'm not putting hands on anybody. I'm not freaking, like, that's just, again, I'm old. I've been through that shit, and I'm done, man. It's just like, I'll put it on paper and end up getting some money out of it in the long run. I'm not going to go do something stupid like over a freaking campground dickhead staff member. But I mean, I kind of get, dude, like I said, I do understand the way they train you, how you act, but dude, you could get a one-up with a cop when I was growing up. If you had, I mean, he'll take his badge off, fucking duke him with you. You can't do that anymore because there's cameras. I understand it, but like, cops didn't mind going hands-on. It wasn't a big deal to fight. You subdue someone. It wasn't always about fucking the bat belt where you just got to like break windows, stun him. It's like, dude, I'll just whoop your ass. I'll just train and beat your ass. Like, if you want to do that, and if you need to, you pull out your equipment and use it. But like, it's really sad how cops, not saying you guys are some pretty meat eater type, cops are just such pussies that they freaking jack stuff up because they get scared, literally scared. They're not even just there to put it in control. Taking a situation in control, dude, that's what you're there for. But being scared when you get there to do it, not you, again, I'm just saying like in general, police, it's scary to see what we see online, man. It's what is like 90% of problems, where I think if cops were just more confident in their hand skills, where they knew, dude, I'll just choke this guy out if I need to. I don't have to like worry about it if he doesn't have, I mean, cops used to take on dudes with knives. One guy would come, blindside him, fucking run right through him like a train, knock him on the ground. 2 or 3 cops would just jump on top of him, spread his arm out, throw it in an arm bar. It was done. Like, I've seen that. I grew up in Southern California. That was policing back in the day. And it's just trippy to see how it's changed, and now it just escalates so freaking quick, man. No cop wants to like just wait and see, like, oh, I can take this dude. I'll let him see if he's gonna get out of line for a second. They just instantly think he's already out of line, and I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take it to level 10 and put him in cuffs. And like, as a citizen going into it, knowing that's your mentality, it's frustrating too. Because like, honestly, like I said, I'm really glad this lieutenant showed up, because it 100% would have went south if just these 2 guys were here. I wouldn't have got out. I mean, that's just how it is. I know I didn't break the law, and I would have filed a civil lawsuit. Again, I would have lost in the short run and won in the long. But you know, it's just how it goes. I mean, just out of curiosity, if I am detained and he says this is a traffic stop, which it's not, hasn't a reasonable amount of time been conducted at this point? You guys know, I mean, I'm not disorderly. If you're going to trespass me, you can always email me or come by my campsite. Is there a reason that I still need to stay here? Can I go get breakfast?
Well, reasonable time would be, we're still working out the situation.
Isn't it 20 minutes for a traffic stop?
There's no specific time. It's just reasonable time. And if they're still working on it, a reasonable time.
I mean, I feel like after his conversation, what exactly are we waiting on? I guess is like it's been about 10 minutes since he said, "Hang on a second."
He's talking to Lieutenant.
And what? Here we go.
I'm terrible with names. Corey, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right, you're free to go.
Okay.
What we're going to tell them is this is kind of a big civil issue, and that you guys need to basically figure it out, court, through eviction.
And just stay away. I mean, I already texted them saying I don't want to talk to any staff, everything in writing, and they can do the same.
What I'm going to tell you is don't talk to them. Stay away from them.
100%. Yeah,
okay?
yeah. Please tell me yet. Trust me, I'm on that.
The fact that you recorded that interaction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that helps with whatever side. Okay?
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to show me the recording?
Yes. Okay. I will show you the recording of in here.
Of the
now that we're done, you've released me and we're good to go. I'll shut I'll shut off my phone and
you're 100%
I'll just show you so that you can get the tone of what was going on in there. And anyone watching this, if I never come back, you know why.
Always stay calm and record every interaction. Knowledge of the difference between civil and criminal matters is your strongest weapon to avoid wrongful arrests. Use your rights wisely to de-escalate any high-tension situation while on your private property. Don't look away, because next is a dramatic confrontation at a military base, where a journalist is assaulted and arrested just for filming on a public sidewalk.
Kind of hot out here.
Aquí estamos. We're right here. This guy's looking at me with binoculars and all right. I'm all right.
What are you doing over here?
Just videotaping.
What are you videotaping?
Facility.
Why are you videotaping the facility? Okay.
Just my own purposes.
So, what's going on?
I don't answer questions.
Do you have any ID on you, bud?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. We got a call for a suspicious person, okay? Because this is kind of suspicious behavior.
Okay, what crime do you suspect me of committing?
So, before we act stupid, okay? Let's just talk about when you're standing in front of a facility that's a government building, and you're filming it like that, you caught the attention of the security guards, right? There might be some cause for concern for who you are and if you intend to do anybody any harm over here.
Well, I have no ill will.
All right, well, I can't take your word for it, okay?
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to identify yourself.
Well, do you know that we're standing in a public property?
That's fantastic.
And
I'm
unless
the
you're...
police, okay?
I understand.
I'm investigating something right now.
Okay,
I'm
so am I.
service, okay?
So am I.
What are you investigating?
I'm a private investigative journalist gathering content for a story. And you should know that unless I'm being suspected of a crime, I don't have to provide ID.
Well, until I can determine that you are not committing a crime, I'm going to ask you for your ID.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to decline to that, ma'am. Do you have a what's your name and badge number?
You can decline. It's on my chest.
What's your name? I don't see your name in your chest.
Well, you haven't identified yourself to me either. So
I don't have to, ma'am. You're a government official. You're entitled to identify yourself.
Fantastic.
What's your name and badge number?
If you do not identify yourself to me,
yes.
and we continue to do this,
yes.
and you tie me up,
yes.
Okay? Let's not make a bigger thing than we have to.
It's not. I'm just doing a lawfully protected.
Can you identify yourself as a journalist then?
I don't have to, ma'am. This is the United States of America. No, I don't, ma'am.
I think you need to review the laws.
Maybe you need to review the laws.
Nope.
Maybe you need to review the laws, ma'am.
Okay. What's gonna happen?
Do you have a supervisor?
What's gonna happen is you're gonna identify yourself. If you choose not to identify yourself, because now I've asked you about 4 times already.
Not gonna happen.
Then this is gonna rise to the level of obstruction of justice because I have to figure out
what crime. What crime do you suspect
me? You won't
me?
tell me what you're doing here.
I already told you, ma'am.
Your behavior is highly suspicious.
I already told you, ma'am.
No, you're not explaining.
Can I speak to your supervisor?
If you simply identify yourself,
well, ma'am,
and explain what's going on here, then we don't have an issue.
I already
told you. But I'm gonna start to get aggravated if you take up more of my time today. Do you understand?
Well, ma'am.
Okay.
You're taking time for yourself. I'm a public citizen. I'm on a public sidewalk recording a public building. Unless you're suspecting me of committing any crimes, then I suggest for you to treat me. Ma'am, don't put your hands on me. Ma'am, don't put your hands on me. Why are you? Ma'am, why are you? Am I being detained?
Put that down.
Ma'am.
You can't have anything in your hands right now. Put that down. I'm ordering you to put that out of your hand.
I do not consent to any seizures or searches.
Drop that out of your hand now.
I do not consent to any seizures or searches.
That's fine. You don't have to.
What crime do you suspect me of committing? What crime?
My safety, am I being detained? I'm asking you to put that down.
She's patting you down for weapons.
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you.
This is an illegal detention. What you're doing right now? Yes, it is, because I am a private citizen gathering content for a story. And you guys are harassing me. I will file a formal complaint on you, ma'am. I guarantee you're gonna leave here before I do, and you're not gonna get my ID. I guarantee you, and you're burning me with your engine. You're burning me with your engine in my hand.
Can I call you? Have a seat right now.
I'm not having a seat.
Okay,
I am a private citizen.
In your hands right now.
You guys,
understand?
You guys are violating my rights. You guys are violating my rights. I have not crossed any. What's your name and badge number, sir? What's your name?
Have a seat.
Nobody's identifying themselves. I'm holding my phone because this is for my safety, ma'am.
Hold your phone. Have a seat.
This is for my safety. Do you have any body cams?
Have a seat.
I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. You failed to identify yourself as a government official. I demand for you to contact your supervisor right away.
I'm her supervisor.
You're her supervisor, sir.
Yeah.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
That's 422. You can read it yourself.
Okay, and what's your last name, sir?
Listen to me. What are you doing here today?
Sir, well, right now what we're doing is wasting our taxpayers' money and harassing good citizen that's only gathering some content for a story. There's no reason for you guys to put your hands on me and search me and do what you do because this is not Nazi Germany. This is the United States of America. And I will be filing a formal complaint on you and you will be hearing from me. I promise. Sir?
Do you have an ID on you?
Sir? I do have an ID. I don't have it on me, and with all due respect, you should know that unless I'm being suspected of a crime, I do not have to provide that information. On the other hand, you guys have failed all to provide me with your name.
Where'd you park your vehicle?
Ma'am, that's none of your concern.
No, it really is my
That's
concern.
none of your concern.
Exactly my
This is the
concern.
United. You guys do. Listen, you guys do whatever you guys want. You have to do then.
Sir, what's your name?
I'm not answering questions.
I've asked them 20 times.
Okay, we can do this very simply. We just want to make sure, verify who you are, okay? What you're doing is engaging in suspicious activity. We got called here.
So I'm being detained.
We're talking
Am I being detained?
Yes.
Yes, you're being
Under
detained.
suspicion of what crime?
We're investigating that right now.
Then you have no authority of detaining me.
well, see, the
This
thing-
should be a
When'd you go to law
consensual.
school,
This
sir?
should be a consensual conversation. No, what's your name and badge number, sir?
Here's the thing.
Listen, you don't speak for him. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Quality,
Can we?
dash 490.
I appreciate that, sir.
Okay, so listen, I'm asking what your name is, okay?
Not gonna happen.
Okay.
So you guys go ahead and do whatever you need to do. I'm not gonna answer any more questions. I will be contacting my lawyers for what you guys just did to me. This is invasion of my privacy. This is invasion of my rights. You guys are putting your hands in my pocket. I did not consent to any seizures or searches, and you guys will be hearing from me. I promise you. I promise you. I promise all of you. Thank you for identifying yourself, sir. The only one that's done it since I've been here. I've been illegally detained for absolutely no reason. And this lady right here, which I don't know her name yet, 516, will be hearing from me. And I'm sure you guys have a captain for the internal affairs that's gonna want to have a talk about this. I promise you. I promise you. You have illegally detained me. You put my hand in that burning hood. You're gonna hear from me.
I think you like this attention right
No, you guys are wasting our money. You guys work for the
You're
people.
wasting my time.
No, well then leave. You're free to go. You're dismissed. Because what? We pay for your salary. And you need to stand away from me because
I
you're...
pay my salary, all right?
You pay your salary? As far as I know, we pay for your salary.
You'd be free to leave
We-
if you were willing to be
I
a normal
will be
person
free
and
to
have a
leave,
conversation
and I'm not gonna
and prove
comply
that
with
it's
you because you are a jerk. Okay?
Jerk.
Yes. There's other ways of approaching people, and I'm not a fucking criminal for you guys to be treating me like
start
this.
screaming and
Okay?
swearing on the sidewalk.
Well, apparently you would do the same thing if somebody approaches you demanding stuff from you after you haven't done absolutely nothing.
You're filming at a restricted area. They have legitimate concerns about why you're over here.
They can have whatever
why- that's
concerns,
why you-
and you guys should be professional enough to post up over here and ask people whatever it is that you need to ask in a nicely manner, not aggressive manner like the unidentified officer over here does. Well, I don't know you, but I appreciate you identifying yourself. I would definitely speak to you, sir. What was your name again? Laquali. Okay, well, sir, I appreciate you identifying yourself as your duties, demand. Yes.
They asked you what you were doing, right? They assumed you were filming the property.
I am.
Okay. You can't film the property.
Then
That's why we're here.
that's not.
That's the only reason why.
I am going to have to disagree with you, sir, because this is a public sidewalk.
What's the reason why?
Stand up, please. You're under arrest.
I'm under arrest. Oh, for what crime?
Right now, disorderly conduct.
Sir, I
You
have.
can argue that in court. You have the rich man selling. Suggest you exercise.
How? What? How is it? I'm talking to you guys. You guys have illegally detained me. This is not.
When you go to law school, you can argue that in
Sir,
court.
sir, this is not right. This is not right.
Throughout these scenarios, we observe a common error where officers misapply case laws such as Pennsylvania v. Mimms or Brendlin v. California to coerce compliance. Officers often use officer safety as a default excuse to strip away a citizen's right to refuse ID even before establishing reasonable suspicion of a specific crime. An order is only considered lawful when it is rooted in actual legal authority, not as a tool to coerce or intimidate those exercising their constitutional rights. To frame this issue most clearly, remember the words of attorney Robert Barnes, a renowned civil rights advocate. He once stated the Constitution is not a suggestion. It is the supreme law of the land. We stand firm against unlawful demands not because we oppose the law, but because we are defending the very legal foundation upon which this country was built. Thank you for joining ID Refusal. Equip yourself with knowledge to be an informed and confident citizen. Follow the ID Refusal channel to never miss our next critical legal analyses.